we a movement in the city.
Welcome everyone. Welcome to Progue Fashion YouTube Live. I am Faith.diggs, owner of Progue Fashion International Digital Magazine. So Progue Fashion is not only a magazine, we are a clothing brand. We feature models on the cover of our magazine, as well as on the pages, also on billboards, on runway shows, on our website. So we do a lot. Again, my name is Faith Diggs. I've been in the entertainment industry for a while. Okay, welcome to our live. I started off as a playwright, producing, writing, directing stage plays, and then I transitioned from there into film and television, writing, directing, and producing independent movies. I was featured in Grace Today magazine, a national magazine where Michelle Obama was on the cover of the magazine. And I was featured in there as one of the women making a difference. That was in 2008 when Obama first came into office. I've been in Rolling Out magazine with Chris Brown, the singer. So I've done a lot. I've been in the industry for a minute. Again, welcome guys to our live. I am on here to let you guys know about an opportunity to be featured on the cover of Progue Fashion International Digital Magazine. It's a digital magazine. So it's very unique because it's not just still photos where you just see regular photos in the magazine. It's also video. And I'm going to link it below after this video is done. I'm going to link the URL to our promo of the issue that was just released, the September 2025 issue. It's just the promo. If you want the full magazine, then you would need to purchase it. So that's a little bit about me. Again, I've been in the entertainment industry for a while. We just came from New York Fashion Week where we interviewed designers, models on the runway. So it was amazing. And it is my delight to inform you guys about how you can be part of this as well. One thing that I do want to say, and you guys need to understand, and I find that a lot of models that don't really know the industry, they don't realize that there's something they must do. So I'll get into that. So that you guys understand. But let me put my glasses back on so I can see. Okay, so I'm going to start with Ina. So Ina was one of the models in 2024 who was featured in our Passion for Fashion runway contest in Chicago. And she won the contest, so we featured her on a billboard. But she was absolutely phenomenal, okay? She dotted every I and crossed every T. She followed instructions. She was just phenomenal. And so I just kind of want to show you guys her on the runway. This is Ina. It takes a few minutes to come up. Okay, so again, that was Ina. Hold on. Sorry, my feet. That was Ina on the runway. Again, we featured her on a billboard. So we deal with models internationally. We're forever getting submissions. And we'll talk about some of you guys who submitted to us your photos. So I want you guys to understand, when you submit your photos to us, you are giving us permission to present you during our lives. Okay? You're giving us permission to do that. So I just want to make that clear. Okay? And we put that in all of our correspondence to you. In our email, on our website, it says that. When you submit it from all casting or other platforms, it says that. So you guys need to understand that. Okay, so that was Ina. I want to show you guys Johnny. Johnny was also part of Passion for Fashion. He's definitely a bad boy. He knows how to own the runway. So let's take a look at Johnny here. Hold on a moment. Sorry guys. Okay, so that was Johnny. Johnny is a bad boy. He's definitely a bad boy. Okay, just kind of showing you guys some of our past models. This is a model, and I want to kind of go over attitude. So modeling is just not posing in front of the camera. Okay, modeling is acting. There should be something portrayed and conveyed in every aspect of your body. That's body language. That's the look on your face. All of that is very important, okay? Your eyes should be telling a story. They should be saying something. Your gestures, your expressions, everything should be saying something. The way that your body is positioned, that says something in modeling. Modeling and acting intertwine with one another. You should not be sending in photos, selfie photos that you've taken in your house, okay? They need to be professional photos. So I want you guys to know that. They should at least be 1080p high resolution, okay? But preferably 4K, which is a higher resolution. Some of the photos that were sent in by you guys, they were higher than 4K, which is wonderful. Because if the quality and the resolution is not where it should be, if it's not up to par, we can't feature you, okay? That goes for being featured on a billboard as well as in the magazine, on our website. It has to be high resolution. It should be professional. You guys are going to begin to understand as you continue in this industry that you're going to have to invest in yourself. You can't be tight and stingy when it comes to professionalism. It is very important. So you need to get high resolution photos and make sure that when you hire a photographer / videographer, and I encourage you guys to get videos as well made, professional videos where you're modeling on the beach, you're in a studio, especially when you submit to something as our magazine, digital. Then you're featured not just in a still photo, but you're featured in video as well. And that really brings things to life. Video really captivates. So I encourage you to do that. So I want to show you guys this model with attitude. It's a video. And I want you to pay attention to her eyes and how sensual she is and how she captivates and she commands attention. Okay? Let's take a look at this.
Progue fashion. Yeah, you see the models everywhere.
So notice, and that was very short, but notice how sensual she was. Even the look in her eyes and how she tilted her head. All of that is very important, okay? It's attitude, okay? It's gesture. You have to be confident as a model. You don't want to just be posing at the camera, as I said before. You want to captivate the casting director. You want to captivate the people who are casting for you to be on the runway. You want to captivate. And you and your body language, your facial expressions should be saying something. Okay, so that's one of them that I wanted to show you guys. I want to go into some of you guys, well, a couple of you that submitted. We don't have time to go into a lot of photos. And I want you guys to know that when you submit to us, and then we reach back out via text or email, and we said, okay, we received your photos, they're high resolution, we're going to feature you in the live, and we don't hear back, we don't present them in the live. Because if you can't respond back, we don't know if you're with us. So it's very important to engage and to respond. So I want to go to this model, Natavia. I believe that's how I pronounce your name, Natavia. Hopefully you're listening. Anybody that's listening, drop a comment down below. Let us know that you're here. I pay close attention to those who reach out and that engage. So make sure you leave a comment below. But this is Natavia. Now take a look at Natavia. I was very impressed with her gestures, the arm in the air, the look to the right, the body language, the one knee back, the one knee out, just attitude. Very sensual, very confident, very confident. Confidence is very important. It is very important. And you guys will learn that as you go along. Hold on a moment. Let me go down here to her next one. Hold on. No, that's the same one. Hold on. So look at this. Take a look at her. Okay, on her knees, looking to her left. Attitude. What is her expression saying? What is she saying there? She's saying, I know who I am. You might not know, but I know who I am. Everything in her facial expression, her body language, the bend down on her knees, very sensual, very sensual. Okay? Let's go to another one of hers. And it was very difficult for me because to choose out of her photos because everything was just phenomenal. Here she is again. Look at her. Look at that attitude. Throwing the eyes over the shoulder, over the left shoulder. The way she's sitting, her posture, the pose. Okay, sophistication, attitude, that look around, turning her head around and looking. I am she. I am her, is what her attitude says. Very good. Let's take another look at her. Another one. Let me come down here. This is another one of her. Look at that. Attitude. Very good attitude. Looking straight out. Right hand in her hair. Left hand down. Legs spread. Toes up. Attitude. It is very important to have attitude. Modeling is acting. You guys need to understand that. Modeling is acting. Okay? Here's another one of her. Hold on a moment. There she is. This one's a little bit more subtle. Standing, left foot out, right arm raised. But it's still very good. It's still saying something. Okay? That's Natavia. Natavia is a bad girl. I love it. Let's go to Jerome. So this one is of Jerome. And this one is closer to high definition, high resolution. I love the way he's looking out. The glasses, the sunglasses on. Grabbing the collar of his jacket. Very good. Very colorful. Okay, this one was close to high resolution, but it's a very good photo. Here's another one of him. I love this, the attitude here. Jerome. Okay? What is he saying here? What is Jerome saying here? He's like, look, I can't take any more, okay? I can't take any more. Very colorful. Very good attitude there. Love it, love the look, love the hair, love the suit. This is amazing. Amazing. Okay? The quality of this photo wasn't as high. So it's important to have that, because when you guys submit, let me come back to myself for a moment. When you guys submit and it's not high resolution and I love the photos, I'm like, oh my goodness, we can't use this on a billboard, or we can't use it for the magazine because the pixels won't be high. It would be distorted, because magazines and billboards, they require high resolution photos and videos. So it's important that you guys have high resolution content. Very important. And I can't stress that enough. Let's go back to showing you guys some more. Now this is Trayvon. Trayvon was one of our models in Passion for Fashion 2024 as well. We did tub scenes of the models. We featured them in the tub, of course, with clothing on. But it's very artsy, very artistic attitude. He was in a tub of water there. He said to me at first, oh my goodness, do I have to get in this water? I said, yes, you do. It was amazing. We put him in the magazine. Okay, so that's Trayvon. Hold on. Let me come down. So now I want to take you guys into the magazine cover. So this is Ina, the one who won the contest in 2024, and we put her on a billboard. We also put her on the cover of the magazine, Ina. Ina's a bad girl. She was actually in a tub here, but we just kind of wanted to show it on the her on the cover. So we removed the tub and made the background black and added some writing here. This is the cover of our magazine. This was the June July issue 2025. She is a bad girl. She is a bad girl with that hat on. Okay, here's another one. Anita. Now, Anita started with me. She started in one of my movies, my television show, Casting Call, where actors would compete to be in movies. And she was one of my actors turned models. So she started off acting and then went into model. She transitioned into modeling. Anita, when she started with me, she didn't know what she was doing. And those are our pants she's wearing. So that's one of our items. Notice her pose, the attitude, the leaning back. Great attitude there. But when Anita started with us, let me go back to myself so you guys can see me. Hold on a moment. Now, when Anita started with us, she said, I don't know what I'm doing, because I had them promoting, and we reached Hollywood. Hollywood started contacting me about the show, about Casting Call, and wanting to put it on major networks. I passed for the reason that they wanted to exclude the models that I already had. And I don't believe in walking on people to get somewhere. But Anita started with me and she told me, she said, Faith, I don't know what I'm doing. But she was reaching Hollywood promoting. Anita transitioned from there and went into, she transitioned from acting and went into modeling. Anita has now been in Vogue. She has traveled to London. She's been in Milan. Anita has been everywhere, okay? And that's her on the cover of our magazine. Okay? And I'll talk about our clothing as well. Next, I want to go down to the most recent cover, Michelle. So Michelle, hold on a moment, guys. Can you bring her up? Oh, sorry. I don't know what's going on. Now you guys can't see it. No, it's not wanting to come up. She was there. I don't know what happened. I'll just put it, hold on, let me go back to myself. So I just put, actually, I'm going to link the promo of the magazine down below after the live, and you guys will be able to turn the pages. You'll be able to turn the pages of the promo, and you'll see Michelle. You'll see her on the cover. You will see her actually moving. It's video. You'll see her doing a little dance in the magazine. So it's very interesting and very captivating. But for some reason that didn't want to show. So this is one of our clothing items. Just kind of wanted to show you guys this. This is a sequence dress of ours. We get a lot of interest in this particular piece. We're going to be uploading it, although it has, it could be worn for summer as well as winter, because Christmas and New Year's is coming up, so that sequence fits right in. Okay, and then I want to show you guys one of our pieces for the guys. These are baggy pants for the guys. Okay. So now I'm going to talk about it. Let me transition back here so you guys can see me. So I want to talk about the opportunity of you being featured on the cover of Progue Fashion International digital magazine. So there are two ways that you can be featured. And we're getting ready to transition to intertwine it with one of the two ways. But one way that you could be featured is to compete with other models. Okay? You're going to compete, or if you're interested in competing, that's the discounted price or entry fee. So there is an entry fee. So one thing I want to let you guys know, and this is what one of our partners, when we post letting models know about our opportunity, we post on different sites. But one of the sites that we post to, he said, unfortunately, many models or new models that are new to this, aspiring models, they don't understand the industry. They think that they're supposed to receive something for nothing. There is nothing free. I want to say it again. There is nothing free. So there are a lot of contests out there now, which we're getting ready to transition into that type of contest as well. But you're going to do something as a model if you're interested in this. If you're interested in really getting out there, you're going to do something. You're going to have to invest your time or money in order to be in this industry. So there are different contests out there, modeling contests, where you have to promote and get people to vote for you. We've had that type of contests, which we're going to be transitioning back into that as well. But with that, it comes where you have to get people to vote, and the more votes you get, the more you go up, or the chance of you being featured is greater. But people have to buy votes as well. In order for you to get to a greater level, you have to encourage people to buy votes. And if you don't encourage people to buy votes, you're going to have to purchase the votes yourself. Nothing's free. So sometimes we get people saying, well, I have to pay for this. You have to do something. And you must understand this is business. This is not charity. It's business. You're going to have to either invest your time in getting people who will purchase for you, purchasing votes, and there are the free votes as well, but the free votes don't count for as much. We're going to be transitioning into that as well. Very soon we'll be doing that. But the way that you're able to be featured at this time is you would be part of a competition. This is one way where you're part of a competition competing with other models. You purchase 2 of our copies of the magazine, 2 full copies of the magazine for $70 total. It's $35 each. That's an entry fee to get you in the door. And then you compete with other models by promoting, engaging for us or with us on social media. You would be posting things that we inform you to post. You would be commenting on our social media posts. You will be engaging and getting others to engage. Okay, so right now it's not people voting for you, but we're getting ready to transition into that very shortly. But for right now, there will be an entry fee, and that is to purchase 2 copies of our full magazine for $35 each, which is a total of $70. You engage on social media, get others to comment on our posts, you like our posts, We'll inform you of all that you need to do to be part of the competition. The second way to be featured currently is for you just to outright purchase yourself to be featured on the cover or on a page. There are different prices. You don't have to compete. You just outright purchase to be on the cover of the magazine. Okay? So you have one or two ways. Some of the people, and really, it was very surprising, a lot of people are deciding to just outright purchase. They don't want to compete because they feel like there's a chance that they may not win. So they go ahead and purchase. Our regular price is on our website, progfashion.com. You will be able to go on, when you go into progfashion.com, you will see other models that are on the cover. As I mentioned, Anita is one of them. Michelle is one of them. Ina is one of them. But people have mostly been just outright purchasing to be on the cover. But we have made it affordable for everyone, where you, for $70, an entry fee of purchasing 2 copies for $35, you get to be part of this and someone will win. So we have 2 ways of you being part of this. Okay? Again, it's important that you guys need to understand that nothing is free. You guys will begin to discover that. When you go to different productions, different casting opportunities, you're going to see that you're going to have to do something. And I tell you this, it's going to involve money. It's business. It's business. And the magazines that you're featured in, somebody has invested in that. I have invested in my magazines and runway shows. It's not free for me. So of course it's going to cost you. You're going to have to get used to understanding, and I say this with great love, it is business. So for business, we feature you, but there's a cost to it. And again, I say that with love. You guys need to make sure that your photos are up to par, that they are high resolution, and your videos. I encourage you, if you submit to us, that you have videos as well. If you don't, that's okay, but you'll quickly learn that videos are more engaging. When you're on TikTok and all of those places and you see videos of people, you're laughing with them, you're crying with them, because you actually get to engage in video. It's more engaging than photos, than still photos. So those, guys, are the ways that you're able to be featured, okay? This is an opportunity, and I tell you this, casting directors and those over runway shows, they look at what you have done. If you're new at this, you need to go ahead and invest in yourself and get started some type of way. And we offer you an opportunity to build your portfolio. It's very important. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Leave a comment below. I'm going to link the promo of our magazines. They're just promos. They're not the full magazine, but you'll be able to see how the pages flip. You'll see the videos of models modeling. Let me know if you have any questions. Progue, P-R-O-G-U-E, fashion.com. When you come upon the site, you're going to see Faith Productions. That's the parent company. Okay? Guys, I'm here for you. I'm here to help to build your portfolio, but you need to understand that I've invested in this. This costs me, so it's going to cost you something. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in. I want you guys to have a wonderful rest of your Saturday and a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you so much, and have a great day.